Well, boys, today is not our day. Okay, there we go. You guys are back in? Yeah, bro, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, guys. This sucks. Today is not our day. But yeah, I think I'm back. I only... Yeah, I just started it, like my computer all over again and just went live from Streamlabs instead of going through YouTube. So hopefully it's working. I don't really know what's going on, but today is just not our tech day, but that's okay. Seems good? All right, cool. I guess the link that I had put out on Discord and everything will not work anymore because it's completely different. But if you guys want to be so kind and share it, then feel free. If not, no worries. Yeah, it's all good. We'll just hang out with 7 of us instead. Man. It's weird though. I feel like... Yeah, man, I need those tech gremlins to be gone. I feel like sometimes things just tend not to go well for periods of time. Like even this week when I was like building the wall and stuff, like I had mudded like all the corners and I thought it was good and I sanded them and then I redid them again just so that everything would be like super clean. And then I don't know what happened, but basically like I painted it and then I could still see the lines down the tape on either side. And I just sat there and was like, dang it, like just so frustrated because I'd already spent like how many hours like working on it and mudding and taping and drywalling and everything. And then I'm like, well, now I have to go back 2 steps and redo it all over. You know what I mean? And sometimes it can be like frustrating in life when things just don't go super well or don't go according to the plans that we had. Like, it's human nature, of course. We like to plan things. But it's all good. Just roll with it. Stream didn't go well. PC didn't go well. The wall hasn't been going well. But whatever. It's all good. It happens. It happens. But once that room's done and we have the new PC finally set up, hopefully everything will go a lot smoother. No, I'm not playing on Steam. I don't have the new PC. Seb's basically, I got the new PC, set it up. The LED strips inside lit up, mouse and keyboard lit up, everything. Pressed the on button. It was dead. Nothing would happen. Troubleshooted everything. Had friends over. Got on the phone with tech support from both companies. Couldn't get anything working. Like, did everything I could possibly think of. And basically I ordered a whole new PC and I'm sending the old one back. So I won't have it for at least another 2 weeks again. So it's been a frustrating couple of days to say the least. So anyway, it's all good. It happens. Yeah, maximum number of artifacts is the same as components. So mine is like 516 or whatever, but then you can store some in market and get more. So yeah, same deal. Hey Light, good to see you, man. So pretty much the only difference, like with the PC that I have now and the one that I ordered, is one will be here obviously a couple weeks later, and I have to pay for shipping twice. But otherwise, it's the same deal, so it's all good. It is what it is. No, you. So in here in rewards, like you can get artifacts like these five, but if I was max, I can't claim those. So the only way to get artifacts beyond max without using like that market trick is from chest opens. Everything else will still work with the cap as normal. So as I was saying before everything crashed and stopped working, I kind of switched up my playstyle the last couple of days. So yeah, I know. I asked her on the phone, like, can you guys cover the shipping since I already paid for shipping? And she's like, well, it's not, it's like a third party cost, like, whatever, we can't do anything for you, blah, blah, blah. So it's annoying, but nothing I can do. So basically, all I've been doing for like 2 months is just ripping through net worth. Like, that's been my only goals. And so I got to number one in my guild, finally passed horse, all that stuff. But then, like, looking in leaderboards realistically, like this guy who's in 10th, this Yanji guy, we were within 500 mil of each other like 2 weeks ago, and he's now essentially 20 billion ahead of me. And so, I mean, that's like 60 hours of playtime in 2 weeks that he has up on me. So I've just realized that, like, me competing with what life looks like right now in net worth, it's just not happening in terms of like high scores. Like, of course, I'm still going to be going up and stuff, but I haven't been playing, like, I haven't been completing bounties. I haven't been completing tasks. I haven't been like even crafting like for profit. I've literally just been doing net worth, had max energy, and haven't been playing like the whole game, like just been focusing on like what I want to be good in. So I kind of switched up the last couple days and just said, you know what, screw it. I'm not going to have 8K energy. I'll sit at like 6,500 or 7K or whatever. And basically, I'm going to craft and sell. Net worth will be a bit slower, but profit will be way better. And I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I think it's more enjoyable. Ultimately, I want my investments to be like half of what my net worth is. Like, I think that's a good goal for me, being free to play. But right now it's at like 20% of what net worth is. So I kind of want to play it so that I'm making more money and being able to save more and invest more and stuff, because my play's been super one-dimensional. It's been fun because like all I've done is just one-shot things all day, every day. But I've wanted to switch things up for a while just because I've been getting really bored with only playing for net worth. So anyway, things have been looking a little bit different for me. Yeah, I think that's another reason like even Horse stopped doing net worth, is just because these guys were doing it so quickly that, yeah, I don't know. For me, playing 60 hours extra in a 2 week period just to keep up with these guys, it's just not worth it. Like, I have other things, I have a family. It's just, that's stupid for me to do it. So I'd rather play a little bit different. Okay, amateur player, you're back. Thanks, man. Sorry for, I was gonna answer all your questions and then obviously things kind of didn't go very well. So anyway, I'll answer them now. Oh, Bill. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. That's my little brother. All right. So amateur says, I know you tend to focus on endgame tier items. What about someone that is level 40, tier 5 to 7 items? Trying to figure out the best items that endgame players need so I can make those items. Yeah. So I mean, if you just want to be making gold and making it from market, you're going to be wanting to look for, let's say, something like this, like these gloves that are going to sell in market for a lot more than they're worth. So probably the best, like, let's say tier 6 item, like look at this, tier 6 with no enchants. So if you're crafting these, base value is like 30k, and These are 149. If you green are always going to be a little bit cheaper just because people are too lazy to go look. But this is a really good one. Like it's selling for 5 times base value. So that's a good one. There's tons of other ones too. Basically, you can go on PlayShop Titans / blueprints or whatever that is, and look at every single blueprint that's out there, and look at like any components that are necessary to craft them. Here's an example. So for these ones, you need green ones. So if you craft a green one of these, people will pay 32K immediately for it. Like that's why there's none, because people need green ones in order to craft it. So that's going to be a good one. Let's look at what other ones. These ones sell for 10 times value. So there you go. And people need 2 of them. So for really low level players, that might be a good one. What else do we got? Yeah, like I said, these ones are selling for only double right now. Double. These boots that you need for these ones generally sell for like 5 times value. These ones will sell generally for 10 times value, like 120K immediately off the top because people need them. So that gives you a few of them anyway. These generally sell for max or close to, so that's 8 times value. So those are some good ones. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I'm hoping to switch it up and invest a lot more than I am right now. I know probably Light and Dana are excited about that, but that ratio, like 20% is terrible. But it's just because I've been focusing only on net worth for so long. And I mean, I spent billions to unlock all the heroes. I've been spending billions on gems. Like that's why I have 16K. So like I've been spending a lot of money elsewhere on different things, but just not investing a whole lot lately. So I'm excited to switch it up a bit. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm excited to play on Steam, though. Should be interesting. Do I have a full-time job? I do not. I was laid off due to COVID on April 1st, so I haven't had a full-time job, but my wife works from home. So I've pretty much been taking care of our 10-month-old daughter, Mila, and my 7-year-old stepdaughter at home all the time, and then working on some house renos and taking care of kids and doing this kind of in the evenings / nights, like recording and editing video and whatever. So no, right now I do not have a job, which is kind of crazy. I've never, well, for a very long time, haven't been in that scenario before. So it's interesting for sure. And sometimes it's different in life when a lot of your value comes from your job or what you do or making money and that sort of thing. And then all of a sudden those things are gone and you're just like kind of stay-at-home dad, babysitter type thing. So, you know, it's difficult sometimes for my value not to come from what I do, how much I make, what I do for a living, and instead just enjoy time with my family. Like it's definitely a different season of life. But it's been awesome. It's been really cool. So there you go. I'm a slacker in investments. Whatever, dude. Well, I have been lately, but I'm getting pretty close to having $1 billion in every building. Pretty close. That's been the goal for a while anyway. I mean, that's the crazy thing is that we're at what, like 900 and something subs right now. So once we hit 1K, like I can monetize and there can be more donations through YouTube. And if I'm making content regularly and able to stream and all that kind of stuff, like it does open up some cool like potential to be making some income on the side. So if I do end up like being home for a longer period of time, and my wife is making some income like from her business can like on a regular basis. Like who knows, life could look very different than it has in the past. So we'll see, what opportunities come in that realm of things. It'll be interesting. Oh yeah, I was checking investments. um I think I have a billion in her. It's so annoying I have to go through that every single time. You know what, just to show you guys, because you suckers want to see it, here we go. A billion, a billion. Oh, 800 million. Okay, here we go. Just so that you guys can see it. There we go. There's a billion, and I'll work on the other ones later, okay? We'll get there. We'll get there. It's okay. But the goal is 2 billion per tower right now, so that's going to take a long time because that is like I'm like 20 billion gold off or something. Like it's actually something crazy, so we'll see. Yeah, man, when you're at home, the list of things to do tends to grow, but I don't know. I like it too because I get to work with my hands. Like just building the wall, drywalling, like insulating and mudding and taping and sanding and all that. Like it's not horrible. Like I enjoy it, and especially when I've been with the kids all day and then I just get to like put in metal and you know and listen to metal and then go work. It's kind of nice actually. Yeah, man. I think the game is a lot bigger than we think it is too. Like, sure, the Discord has like its core group of players, and there is like a few guys who are on there all the time. Um, and but still, the Discord has like close to 20,000 people, I think, and that's like a small percentage of what like people who actually play the game. So I think like once the word gets out and the channel's growing and stuff, like who knows what it could actually turn into. Like it could be really cool. And yeah, once I have a new PC and I can do things a little bit better and things are higher quality, and hopefully when I have my own office and my own space in the house to like work and do stuff and can hopefully do things more often, then hopefully it opens up more opportunities in the future to do stuff. So we'll see, but it should be pretty cool. Cray cray, I appreciate that, man. He says sorry to hear about the whole COVID thing. It's been a strain on a lot of people, but I hope it picks up. Appreciate your honesty and wisdom. Hey man, I appreciate that. That's cool. Yeah, I mean it's been different for everyone, like it's really I think sometimes in life we like to plan things. We like things to be in our way, the way that we planned it. Like we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. And I think like if you think about it like a chessboard, like we like to move our pieces, and I want this here, and I like this way, and COVID kind of just shook the board. Like everyone's pieces moved without them necessarily wanting it to. And so we don't know where everything's going to land, and sometimes it's uncomfortable when it's out of our control. But in that, life is going to look different. Everyone is uncomfortable or, maybe fearful or whatever of the whole situation. But in the end, I'm sure a lot of good will come of it for a lot of people, even though right now I'm sure a lot of crappiness is coming from it. You know what I mean? 50 seconds. Let's go. Is your quest? No. Five. Is the quest time up? No. 40 seconds. We're close. Yeah, COVID flipped the table, man. It's true. Shot one. I see your question. I will answer in a minute. How come only 3 teams? Because I only had 20 heroes rested, so I just sent them so that I could unlock the first boss, and then now I'll send all my heroes. Just a waiting game, really. See, I wanted that boss to get unlocked so that my next ones I can do a boss and then all the quests, and then when that boss finishes, then those next quests can be unlocking the second boss. So then each feather that I use is unlocking a subsequent boss rather than me sending all my heroes at once at the start. I hope that makes sense. There we go. So that key bearer is now unlocked and I can send heroes for it. Boys, I got some exciting news today too, so I'll fill you in on that after. Remind me if I don't talk about it. I got some news, so I'll answer some questions and then fill you in. All right. Let's claim some stuff. Oh, I needed those research scrolls so bad. I only have like 3K. Frozen keys, golden keys, shards. See, that's what I like to see. I get to get the shards, but not the research scrolls. That's where the money's at right there. Okay, cool. So, heal all. 4 Donovan. Nice. Give me more. Yo, Dana, it would have been so nice if you opened all of those chests when Donovan was out. That would have been so sweet. Because then you would have had him like up such a high rank. Dude, we should have thought of that. Not that we knew when it was coming out, but... No, well, I guess I could gem it, but I'd rather not. This is so nice. With really good heroes now, I can actually do difficulty 10, which I couldn't before. Which is nice. Light, what is painful? Oh, all my broken equipment? I bet you that's what it was. I actually really like a lot of the new pet blue or the pet, what do you call it? Skins. They're actually so cool. Some of them are sweet. All right. Okay. Shot 1 up 2 kills says, "Hey Rob, I have 7 shop size and my first tier 9 is for War the armor." Yeah. This guy? No. Not sure. Anyway. I don't know what to focus to progress. I'm making no progress anymore. Honestly, dude, this game progresses naturally. Like, people who try to rush to like tier 9 as fast as possible, I feel like are doing themselves a huge disservice, because honestly, you're not making that much more profit by crafting tier 9s just because components are so expensive. Your heroes aren't high enough level to go on the quest to get the components anyways. Like, there's just a lot of things that don't make sense for you to be doing that. You don't have a high enough energy cap to be surcharging them yourself anyway to do it effectively. So honestly, if you're like level 47 and you don't have like all the tier 6s mastered or all the tier 7s, like, you should just master all the tier 6s, sell through them in your shop while you're doing that, upgrading furniture, getting your things higher levels, like your furniture, higher energy, getting rid of bins when you can, when they're high enough level, all that stuff, so that when you get to the point that you're actually able to do tier 9 effectively, when you have like 3,000 or 4,000 energy, then you're able to do it well, instead of just like trying to sell one tier 9 item with like 10 customers. Like, it's just so slow and your progress is going to be much slower doing it that way. So I would just say, like, allow your progression to be with what the game intended it to be, not just rush to the highest tier possible, because in the end, your progress is probably going to be a lot slower that way anyways. Yeah, a lot of people say that's painful too. So because I'm not Royal Merchant, obviously I don't get all of the rewards, like all the Royal Merchant ones. So some people, it's a little painful for them to watch, but it's okay. I'll let them grovel in it. Okay, so the exciting news. So guys, this is crazy. So um, this isn't like public, and I haven't told anyone, but like I think Dana and my wife this at this point. So now all of you are gonna know. But basically, it got approved today that when we hit 1K subs, I get to do a giveaway. So in game, I get to give away 4K gems to somebody. So there's gonna be like a way that you can enter the contest like through comments through YouTube, and then I'm gonna do it on stream that I'll be picking randomly, and then somebody will get 4K gems for free. I'm so excited. So basically like a way for us to all celebrate getting 1K subs, which is so sweet, and hopefully it'll happen within the next week or two maybe, because we're at over 900 already. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. I think like my thought was honestly, if we had the new PC and things were going well and there wasn't all these tech issues, that we would be like potentially trying to get close to 1K tonight, but I think it's just impossible. But if you personally have not subbed to the channel yet, just go do it, because the closer we get, man, the more excited I get. So let's do it. I'm so pumped. It's gonna be awesome. So good. Oh, and then the other thing is, a lot of people have been asking me like if I would start an account from scratch, like from level 1, and just stream me like playing through the game. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Mattias, thank you, bro. Thank you. That's amazing. So I've wanted to do it for a while. Like I've wanted to start an account from basically like level 1 and just play through the whole game and just be able to talk through stuff and people can ask questions. And in doing so, I think I could make guides. Like let's say I could make a guide level 10 to 20, level 20 to 30, level 30 to 40, like make guides about what you should be doing to progress in those levels. Because right now, if I'm level 78, it's hard for me to say, okay, here's what you should do at level 30, you know, because I don't know. I haven't been there for a year. But for me to be able to go through it again and make guides and like stream it would be so fun. So I asked about it, and I got a tentative yes, like just waiting for a couple things to go through. Like normally you're not supposed to have more than one account, but if I get it approved and say I'm doing this for the purposes of creating content and teaching people, and I'm not doing it fraudulently, I'm not trading between accounts, all that stuff, then potentially I can do it. So I got like a with restrictions probably yes today. So hopefully once the new system's up and everything's rolling and I'm able to stream regularly and like my office room is done and all that stuff, like probably in a number of weeks, hopefully we'll be able to like start an account from nothing and work it up. Like I'm so pumped, man. It's gonna be so fun, and probably do it free to play too. So yeah, I'm stoked about that. It's gonna be super fun. Yeah, so should you let it auto pick for which people you get? Normally I just do it this girl with the boss because she makes quests go faster. So then I always hit the boss first, which means then each quest afterwards counts towards unlocking the next boss. So it just makes more sense for me that way, and there's less chance of me messing it up. And then the other thing is that for the later quests, like for the later bosses like 7, 8, 9, 10, I always use Sia for those ones. This chick, because she gets additional components, so you get more gold bars by using her for the later quests. So those are my two considerations for which people to use. But after I use those ones correctly, then yeah, I just let it auto pick and it doesn't matter as much. Arjun says, I hit 10 bill net worth. There are only 2,408 players above me, so there aren't that many players who progressed up to this point. Wow, dude, really? 10 billion net worth is 2,400 players. So that's a pretty small amount of the player pool that's hit that much. Good for you though, dude. That's a huge milestone. Congrats. That's really cool. I think that was my first milestone that I got like exactly like 0000. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Cray Cray Seabuzz says, bit off topic, but do you think we'll get a Reno tour at some point, maybe? Yeah, I'm so down. Do you guys want to see it? How can we do this? We're plugged in. Hold on. Plugged in there. Plugged in there. Okay, this might be janky because I gotta lift up literally everything. My laptop. Do you guys want to see it though? Yeah, I'll show you guys right now. Let's do this. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. Can't see my phone. We're gonna go webcam only. Yep. Put that there. Oh, I hope this goes well. Don't want to spill water. This could end up so badly. Okay, cool. Also, there's like a huge pile of stuff because I can't put anything in the room, and the stuff that's supposed to go in the room from the other room, I can't like switch it yet because I'm still sanding and painting. So there's just like a pile of crap that I can't move yet. So anyway, it's a disaster. Deal with it, okay? But let's do this. Okay, so I've got... Okay, I think we're good. This is fun. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. No, one more thing. Sorry, guys. One sec. This is the jankiest thing I've ever done. I literally have my entire setup with me right now. All right, you guys can see me? Okay, so this is my house, my couch, TV, my baby toys everywhere. Okay, good. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is my massive pile of crap everywhere. Okay, so behind me, there we go. See this pile of crap? That should not be there, but it is there, because I can't do anything about it. So basically, so here's my front door behind me, and then this wall that you can see that's like mudded, so that wall wasn't there before. So I built the wall, put in the door, and so this, it's gonna get echoey in a second too. But basically, so you can see the wall behind me, that way, okay? So that wasn't there. And then obviously I have like ladder, compressor, like everything all over the floor. So this room is going to be like my office, my wife's office. There's going to be desks in here and hopefully like bookshelves and like everything that I need. But so there was wood trim here before, but I re-trimmed everything to be white. Painted the sills because they were like a ugly wood color. So those have all been painted white. I redid the trim like all the way around the whole room. Other than like where I still need to paint. So this is what I was talking about before. So I had mudded this whole thing before, but you could still see all the lines like for the corner bead before, so it looked like trash. So I redid the whole thing, so I still have to re-sand it all, repaint it, and then once that's done, then I can finish the trim, fill the holes, and then paint the trim, and then the room should be done. So maybe like 2 more days of work, and this room should be like actually finished and good to go. So anyway, that's it behind me. Should be done soon. Let's put everything back. And my chicken wings today that I didn't even finish yet because you guys were waiting for me. Whew. Was that ever painful? Now I gotta reset everything up. Okay, that's good. Good. Okay. I'm reset up, but now I have to make sure that my... Hold on. Let's go. It worked. Okay, sweet. We're good. Now I have to read through all that chat and sell stuff. All good. Okay, cool. I hope that was a decent enough tour. That was really painful. Do you get partnered at 1K subs on YouTube? I don't think it's partnered, but basically it allows you to get monetized. So you can like put an ad at the start of a video, and also you can donate. Like if I'm streaming, you can donate through YouTube instead of having to follow the link through Streamlabs to donate to me and stuff. So yeah, it just makes it easier, and I can actually like make money from videos and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just another avenue for that. So that's really sweet. Oops. Yeah, I'll reach 1K before the giveaway for sure. Sorry guys, I'm just scrolling up in chat. If 1K subs is 4K gems, does that mean 10K subs is 40K gems? How much would that cost though? 40K gems. We should actually do it legit. That would be crazy. If I paid like $400 for it. Oh, if we get to 10K subs, if the game devs let me do it, then we should legitimately do that. That would be so fun. New account gonna have its own guild. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to recruit me into your guilds so that I have sweet guilds when I'm moving up the ranks. We should have a guild with only subscribers. That's what it should be. And RobMauds fan number 1 will be our GM. Dude, this is money. Let's go. Oh, Christian, thank you so much, dude. Here's the Royal Merchant for the new account. If not, I guess more chicken wings. Bro! Actually, it'd be weird for my new account to be Royal Merchant and for this one to stay free. We could actually probably legitimately do that, though, and it would make it easier. That'd be fun. Well, Christian, thank you so much, man. That's amazing. I really do appreciate it. That's awesome. Oh yeah, that's true. So the ranking boards, like the leaderboards, they don't show players that haven't logged in since the Friday. So essentially, since it is like only an hour after reset, that's only the players that have logged in. If he's talking about like from today type of thing, like it might have been like he saw it earlier today or whatever. But yeah, it could be a lot more than that. I don't know. What does the G stand for beside my gold? Billion. 2.1 billion. What? You can use Steambucks to pay for a monthly subscription? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. House mods. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the tour. I know probably at times you were either looking at my nose, looking at the ceiling, looking at the floor, or looking at nothing impressive at all, like the pile of junk. So if it was really hard to see anything, I'm sorry. I tried my best, okay? I was holding my mic, my phone, my laptop, and my webcam at the same time, so that was a little sketchy, but it's fine. We figured it out. Hey, the thing is, with the old set or with a new setup, I couldn't do that. We wouldn't have had a house tour, so this is why. So you guys could have the tour. Yeah, only the top fans will get into the guild. It's probably going to be like the worst guild ever, but it'd be fun to make regardless. Sweet, I'm caught up on chat finally. It's so weird actually like checking crafting now that I'm crafting because I like forget that I need to be checking like how long. Why is this guild notification coming up? It comes up in Finder, but then every time I go to invites, there's nothing there. It just says empty. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't really know what the stipulations would be for my other account, but we'll see. We'll see what they say. Like I'm supposed to talk with them next week about it. So yeah, we'll see if it like actually gets approved and if I'm able to do it and stuff. But hopefully we can. Like that would be so fun. Actually, I think only the people who are active in chat all the time, who I like know who you are, you're the only ones that'll get into the ultimate guild. Or if you donate. Just kidding. That's sleazy. So let's see what these boots are at now. They're normally 10. Oh, they're so cheap right now. Oh, rewards. Rewards from Tower, probably. Like people are rushing Tower, so they're getting items cheap. Wait, do you think tier 9s are going to drop right now too in price? I never noticed it that much last time, but maybe. Let's see. No. Not at all. Ugh. See, prices are so gross right now. The best deal that I have is this one, and it's like with rounding 105k profit. But everything else is like less than 100k. This one's 50k. This one's 40k. Like, oh, it's so bad. So bad. That's why I don't really care about net worth as much right now, is because like even if I am rushing net worth, like I'm pretty much losing money if I'm double enchanting with tier 9, so I don't know. But I also have to decide if I'm still gonna like do net worth to the point that I'm buying tier 9s even if it's loss, or if I go with tier 7s just to make money. Like essentially if you do tier 9s you're making net worth twice as fast, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Oh my gosh, Matt, you're a flippin' genius, bro. The ultimate guild. And it is, oh, dude, you're so smart. That's hilarious. We should, you know what we should have? We should have a, like a comment contest, a test, if you will, to determine what the guild name will be. But Matt already won, and it's just going to be the ultimate guild because it already won in my heart. So that's going to be it. Oh, dude, that's so good. By the way, Alex, he says donate. You say he wants in the guild bad, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So good. See, this is why I don't care that I had to pay for shipping twice, because you guys are just so amazing. Man, what a day. I was actually like, guys, legitimately, I was in such a bad headspace last night, like after the whole computer thing, and my friends came over to figure it out with me, and then I was on hold for an hour and 15 minutes before I got through to anyone on tech support this morning. Like I was pissy. Honestly, I was so grumpy. But that's okay. I'm in better spirits now, so it's okay. And Alex, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I know you always make more profit with tier 7 enchants. It's just half the net worth, and I don't get any bonus for rounding, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stubborn and losing money. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what my in-game name will be too. Wait, so here's what we'll do. If it gets approved and we're gonna do it, what we'll say is we'll have like a contest on one of the videos, and people will have to comment both the guild name and the in-game name, and we'll go with like the best submission, and we'll go with that. That'll be so good. What was your PC issue? Hey Hunter, good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping on. Yeah, man, my PC was dead on arrival. So basically, we set it up, plugged it in. It seemed fine. Everything was like, I checked all the connections. The LED lights inside lit up. Everything plugged in through USB, like the mouse and keyboard and stuff lit up. Press power button, nothing happens. I like reinstalled graphics card, reinstalled RAM, like checked every connection, tried to like short the motherboard so that it started without without a power button, like tried everything possible. Friends came over, troubleshooted, like was on phone with tech support for 2 hours, and nothing. Yeah, I can't get it to do anything. So sending it back and hopefully getting a new one. I paid for it with expedited shipping, so I'm hoping it'll be here within the next week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. So we'll see. But it sends from California, and I live in Canada, and last time it took a week longer than what the shipping said. So really hoping it's not horrible. Yeah. Oh, Dana says tier 7 items right now you're making double profit, not even a chance. Really? So just the spread on the item itself is better. Interesting. I don't know if I want to stoop that low, bro. I make 2 million an item right now. Well, not make, but you know what I mean. Yeah, man, we tested like flipping everything I could possibly think of. And the thing is that like different parts of it were getting power. Like I plugged the keyboard and mouse into like the top part, like where the power button is, and into the back, and like both times they were getting power. So there was power going to the whole unit. It's just I couldn't get it to actually like boot up. It wouldn't do anything. So I don't know what the heck happened. So I ordered it off Newegg from iBuyPower. So I was on the phone with tech support from iBuyPower specifically just to like test stuff, and then ended up getting on the phone with Newegg to like basically get a return label, which they're sending it back for free. I don't have to pay for that part, which is nice. And then ordered a new one today too. So anyway, hopefully it's all good. Yeah, I think a lot of the time, like from tower, if you're doing like level 8 and 9 type thing, you're getting a lot of like tier 7s, tier 8s. So that's probably why the prices on those are dropping, but the prices on tier 9s aren't dropping, because like Tower of Titans pretty much only drops tier 9 for Delta Tower, but this one's not dropping tier 9s very often. So that's probably why like prices are different for those right now. And that's the thing too, is that I don't really know much about PCs at all. So like me going through stuff, it's like, yeah, it looks all good to me, but I didn't really know. So I literally had 3 of my nerdiest friends over last night, and they were like geeking out, dude. Like I straight up called in my personal geek squad. They showed up, and like we hung out for 2 hours last night and just like talked and whatever. They troubleshooted stuff, tried things, like uninstalled stuff, like basically took it apart, put it back together, tried everything that they could, and they couldn't get anything. So I mean, if they can't figure it out, then I'm obviously not going to. So my best bet was just to send it back and get a new one, which is really annoying. Like it puts me back a couple weeks, but whatever. Yep, all good. Makes me sad talking about it, guys. Let's change subject, okay? Oh, I just sold a 1.1 million without surcharging because like muscle memory wise, I'm so used to like one small talk, one surcharge, like it's just an automatic thing. So I pressed the surcharge button, but obviously there wasn't enough energy because I have 6,500 instead of 7K right or 8K. So it didn't surcharge and I just sold it normally. Hate when that happens. Matt was explaining a situation that happened with his PC. And that's the thing, man. Like, I couldn't even get it to go to BIOS. Like, it wouldn't, like, literally, it wouldn't do anything. It was just dead. Like, the lights turned on, and otherwise, like, a fan wouldn't turn. Like, literally nothing would happen. So, I don't know what happened, but anyway, it's all good. Hopefully, the new system will be here in a couple of weeks, and it will all be history, and the new one will work fine, right? Right? Say yes. How long till these new quests finish? Oh, 14 seconds. Look at that. Gotta love those super low tier items. Oh, that's the second person I've heard who got it with one key, and then Dana took 46 opens. Dude, that's wild. Okay, so apparently this is a good craft right now too. It's selling for almost 10 times value. Crazy. Yo, should we rename some of my heroes right now? That'd be fun too. We should. Just kill some time. So basically, if you guys missed it last time. Hey Sean, good to see you, man. Thanks for coming. If you guys missed it, like I have 3 heroes that pretty much we just decked out with like the best legendaries and stuff and like rerolled skills because I was really happy with them. So that's these 3. So I renamed them all with different types of Robs or Robert. So Robert the Rose Horse, this one is a kid's book that I still have actually. Robert the Rose Horse. It's by one of my favorite Canadian kids authors, Robert Munch, who's also a kids author, weirdly enough, and then Robert Downey Jr., if you get it. So I can't remember who it was. It might have been Christian last time, but someone suggested that another good one would be Bob Ross, because Bob is an iteration of Robert, so we're going to go with Ross. So here's the deal, boys. Right now, fill me in good names that have to be a last name or a second part of a Robert name. Rob, Robert, Bob, Bobby, whatever. And then we're going to change the names of my heroes right now to iterations of Rob. Whatever you can think of. Let's do this. Robert De Niro. That's a good one. Darwin, that was you? Let's see. I still remember it, dude. That was such a good one. That was like right at the end of his stream too. Like our last 5 minutes, he said it. I'm like, dude, that was awesome. So good. Okay, let's do De Niro. I like that. Is that spelt right? It's how he spelt it in chat, so hopefully it's right. Robin Hood. I like that. That's good. Wait, Hood though. Hold on. We're gonna go with a dancer for Hood because the other one's wearing a hood. Oh, I can't change names if they're not rested. We might have to do this later. I like that one though. That's good. Dude, this is gonna be so nice when I'm not like, cause I have my phone, right? And I'm playing on my phone. So I have to be looking down. So it's annoying because I have to like look down, do what I'm gonna do in game, and then look up at chat. But soon I'm like chat and game and like everything's gonna be up here together. So I can actually like play and talk and read at the same time. Bro, it is gonna be so nice. I'm I'm excited. All right. Guys, if I don't know who these people are, Robert Frost. Oh, Bob Marley, Bob Dylan. Those are good. Okay, I'm going to go Robert Frost. Dude, that's classic. That's the thing I had to like write a flippin' book report on or whatever in grade 3. You know what I mean? Let's go. Frost. These are good. That's just a cool name in general, Frost. We can't do it. Wait, if we have enough names, I'll just spend 13, 12 gems and rush this. And then we have more characters to name. I know that's sad, but it's happening, okay? Deal with it. Nice. Okay, what do we got? We're going with Marley. Bob Marley. That's a good one. Okay. Yeah, man, I'll be switching to Steam. Steam feels slow? You think so? Like clicking wise and like loading wise, it feels slower than like. Interesting. Rob Zombie, let's go. That's good. I'm down with Zombie. I like that. Yeah, it was a good use of gems. I know. Bob Barker. You guys are genius. Yes, Barker, dude, that is a good one. Bob Barker. That's he passed away, didn't he? Like recently? I'm pretty sure I saw that. My boy, Bob Barker. That's amazing. Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, he says clicking and navigating seems slower on Steam. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I think too, like even in terms of this, because I have oops. Because I have the X, like it's really wide, like my screen's wide. So that's why my webcam's like there, because that's the only way that I can actually like fit it properly. But I think with Steam, it'll be more of square, so my webcam will fit a little bit nicer. Like I think just aesthetically, it'll be a little bit cleaner than this, but we'll see. SpongeBob. Aggie, I like it. That's a good one. Yeah, that's totally worth it. I think we're out though, aren't we? Dang it. Did we do it? Did we do it? Is it worth it? Oh, this is 5 of them. Yeah, that's totally worth it. It's better than 3 or 4. Oh, big roller with the 10 knives. That's beautiful. Who's ripping through stuff right now in terms of my guild? Shiv, of course he is. Guy's a beast. All right. SpongeBob, there it is. Sponge. Trying to remember what it was. Vladimir, hey man, good to see you. Good to see you. Bob Dylan, that's a good one. Why is there so many more Bobs than Robs? We need more Robs in here. This is a lot of Bobs. Bob Barker is still alive. There was another host that passed away recently, right? Like a game show host. I don't know who it was then. I don't know. We need more Robs, boys. There's so many Bobs out there. Dang it, I did it again. I sold a 1.1 million without surcharging. Man, it's so ingrained in my muscle memory. That is so annoying though. Oh, no. Oh, Reed just passed. Okay, so everyone around where I live is like die-hard Oilers fans, and Dana just said that the Blackhawks knocked them out. Dude, they're all going to be so sad, but that means that they'll be watching less hockey and playing more spike ball down at the beach with me, so I'm actually okay with it. Do any of you guys play spike ball? Like, we play... So I live in a lake town, and so there's like a nice sand beach, like 2-minute ride from my house. Because I drive like a sport bike. So it's like a 2-minute ride from my house. And we go down there like probably 2 nights a week and just hang out at the beach and play spike ball in the sand. And it is actually amazing. I love it. Is spike ball a big thing where you guys live? Because around here, it is like the thing to play right now. It's crazy. I don't know who any of these Robs are, by the way. No idea. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. I'm happy to attempt to help or explain things. You've never heard of spike ball? Okay, some of you guys have to know what I'm talking about. Come on. It's so fun. Basically, it's like a mixture of volleyball, like beach volleyball, and... Dude, I don't even know. Basically, there's like this big circle net that's on the ground, like maybe 6 inches above the ground, and there's this little yellow ball. So you got one team, like you stand in a circle around the net, and one team hits the ball, it goes off the net, goes up, and then it's the other team's turn. They get 3 hits, like in volleyball, to hit it like to each other, and then off the net again. If it bounces off the net and up, then it's the other team's turn. Basically, it's just like a rallying 3-hit. And if you're in sand, then you can actually like dive and stuff. It's super fun. It's awesome. Well, yeah, another big change, like Light just mentioned with this last update, is that there's a change to Tower of Titans, because before it was like 500 and something gems to rush the entire thing like immediately. So now they've said that there's an increased amount of gems to rush it depending on the floor. So if you're on like floor 30, then it's going to be more gems than floor 1 is. Like it'll be increasing depending on what it is. So I'm really interested to see what it is, because the lowest amount of gems that anything can be to rush is 10 gems, like in terms of quests. So it's going to be more like 10 gems might be level 1, I don't know, and then it goes way up from there. So yeah, it'll be interesting, because if it costs like thousands of gems instead of like 500, then obviously a lot less people will probably be rushing it like they have been. So I don't know, it'll be interesting to see like what the actual numbers are and how it affects it, because like if most people aren't going to have the amount of time to like do all 30 floors without rushing with gems, then it's interesting, because the most cost-effective floors to rush with gems are going to be the first floors, but you don't know how many you have to do. And then the least cost-effective are going to be the last floors. Like obviously you can use items and stuff to make it faster, but the first floors are going to be the most cost-effective. So it'll be really interesting to see, yeah, how people play it out and how many gems it actually takes to rush it. I'm not sure. Oh, I sent this guy by himself just so I'd have one extra quest to claim when the bosses take like seven or something like that to unlock them. Then you have another one just like ready to go, because I don't need the guy for anything else. So just completing a quest for later on makes it a little bit more helpful. I should probably do some inventory management at this time, because I haven't actually looked at anything. Like there's just crap everywhere. Yeah, and these shelves are like empty. Hold on. Gonna move some stuff around. Okay, so he wants to know about my actual opinion of the change. I mean, I think it makes sense, because a lot of people are just rushing it, and because you get 450 or 300 gems depending on Royal Merchant, basically it's just free to rush the entire thing. So it takes away a lot of like the depth of the event itself, because everyone just rushes it and you call it a day type of thing. So I think it takes away from the event a lot when everyone's just rushing it, and like no one needs to use items, or you know what I mean? Like it kind of just defeats the purpose of having an event if everyone's finishing it in like an hour. So like I get it, but also I'm sure a lot of people are frustrated because you have to spend potentially like way more gems than usual. I mean, a lot of people are racing for high scores, so they're kind of getting gouged because it's costing them hundreds of extra gems or whatever to rush it. So that's obviously not great. So I don't know, like I get it. I'm not... Oh, what? I mean, yeah, it's obviously just costing a few players a lot of extra gems. So, I mean, that's obviously not ideal, but I don't know, man. I don't really care that much. It'll be interesting to see how much, because if it's like 100 gems to rush floor 30, like that's obviously terrible. Like that sucks, because it's going to cost people like 1,000 gems or 2,000 gems or whatever to like rush the entire thing. So like that's obviously pretty crappy. But if it's just like a slight increase where the last one is like 30 gems compared to like 10 at the start, then I think it's okay. But like, I don't know, man. It does suck in terms of, you think about it, like let's say people can get to like floor 25 or 27 or whatever, and then they only have an hour left to finish the whole tower, and they don't have the items or whatever, they're like running out of time and they need to just gem it immediately. If it costs them like 300 gems to finish the last 3, then obviously, like, yeah, that's pretty crappy. So I don't know. It's unfortunate, but we'll see how it plays out and what the actual cost is, and I'll save my opinion for then. All right, so everyone's done. Send some more. I'm not repairing my equipment just because I don't need to at this point. Like, I can still do everything I need to. So we'll take... so this is what I'm saying. I always send the ninja first, just because she can do it faster, and then because it's such a low level boss, I just send all my like crappiest people with like all the broken equipment because it doesn't matter. And then I'll send like my higher ones to like floor difficulty 10. And I really only need like one good guy in there. It's only because I have like that handful of really good heroes that I want to mix this up a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Because generally I would just say, yeah, just send whoever, but... Sweet. Whoa, love it. That was a good chest. Should we just gem chest right now and just find the blueprint? That's gonna be more entertaining, right? Should we just do it? Let's do it. That's way more fun. Artifacts. Come on. Let's go, baby. Life's good, you know? Sometimes things don't go your way, boys. Sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes walls piss you off and computers piss you off and whatever. But sometimes it goes okay. No problem. So good. All right. So that means that I'm going to need extra of a couple bins out. Sweet. So we'll craft those boots now instead of the Berserker Stompers for now. Good stuff. Oh, it feels good. Feels good. Okay, so grand prize, if you guys didn't know, if you get the reward in a chest before you get to grand prize, you get 50 shards instead. So that's why every time I always gem it if I don't have it yet, so I can get 50 shards instead. Every time. So, yeah. Oh, Dana. Dana just broke his PC. It's fine. Oh, yeah, it's fine, bro. It's fine. Feels good. That is hilarious. I was gonna answer a question, now I don't even remember what it was. So good. Yo, I can't believe no one got excited about Spikeball. Like, for real, that's been like my jam all summer. Can't believe it. Oh, this blueprint's just making me laugh, dude. That's so funny. Another thing that I think I'm going to make a video about soon is whether or not I should be crafting elements and like spirits instead of items, like for free to play. I explained last week about how I've been debating like switching how I prioritize different tier 9 crafts to do with like how much legendaries sell for and stuff like that. But I've been thinking about only crafting elements instead. The only issue is that there's not very much profit like per item. It's just the rare crafts. Like the rare crafts, obviously you're making a lot more gems than like some of the normal tier 9 items, but then look, I have 0 stars in any of this, so it's going to cost me a ton of shards to get them up. So even in that, I don't feel like it's worth it, but it's been something I've been thinking about anyway. We'll see. Oh yeah. So I can't craft the rune stones because I'm free to play. So generally like the tier 3 rune stone, this guy has been like 500, yeah, 530k. And so the most you're going to get out of it is 700k. So by the time you get all the other stuff to craft it, you're essentially like breaking even or losing money depending on what components you need. So yeah, it's definitely not quote unquote ideal. But I don't know. We'll see. Ten chests it took him. So in terms of runestones, like what is the blueprint for it? Like does it cost 3 of the what's it called? 3 chipped runestones to make 1 chiseled runestone? Is that what it is? Like I don't actually know. Like I'm sure that would actually be really good profit too if you have that worker and all you do is just make chiseled runestones. Because I think it uses herb and oil. Is that right? Like I'm not even sure, but that might even be like a really profitable craft. I don't know. And that's the thing too. Like with tier 10s, potentially you're gonna need 2 tier 1 bins out, which means that you automatically have like 400 less energy. So I mean, even that in and of itself might make it more worthwhile for me to just be crafting elements. Like I don't really know. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Does that type of stuff go away after you go free from paid? So the only thing that doesn't keep up if you go too free from paid is the Royal Merchant. Like, how can I show it? Store. Yeah, Royal Merchant. So this one. Because you get all this stuff, but it's per month basis. So as soon as you stop paying for this, then these things disappear. But the workers are permanent. So if you pay like the $30 or $40 for each of the workers, then you have those forever. It's just this that's not a permanent thing. So each of the packs that you buy, like those are with you forever. You can craft those things like from that point on in game. But the Royal Merchant benefits only last for the month after you pay for them. What? It's only 99 herb and 25 oil? Dude, that is easy. That's crazy. You could just rip through those like so fast. And if you're making like 400k, 500k per one, dude, that's wild. You can make so much money that way. Oh, 3 spooky ecto too. Okay, so that's not as good because those are like sometimes 90 or 100k each. Oh, so that's not as good profit. Okay, never mind. I was thinking it was like ridiculous. Yeah, it's still a good craft, but I was just thinking it was like insane. We're just gonna use some, because I haven't used bundles for like so long now, just because I haven't been crafting. So we'll start some of these up. And then he offers me steel after I use all of mine. Come on, man. Dang it. No point in that. That's so funny. Yeah, they might be 90k each right now. They were up to like 120k or something last week, man. Crazy. Let's get some other crafts started too. Nope. Almost misclicked. See that speed and agility, boys? Amazing. I don't know how I just sit here and compliment myself and feel like I can get away with it. Come on. Okay, so they're talking about like the actual price of crafting it. So with 3 ectos, even at 100k each, that's 300k plus buying the chipped rune stones for 30k each. Like, you might be making 100k each type of thing. Like, it's not as crazy as I thought, but still, it's decent. Dude, we all need ascension scrolls. All of us do. Shards, I should say. But yes, we all need them, my friend. Actually, I'm saving all mine for when tier 10 comes out and I make a decision of what I actually want to craft when it does, but trust me. Yeah, bro, spike ball, it makes me agile. I'm like a ninja now. Dude, I don't pat my own back that much, but sometimes you got to, man. Sometimes you just got to do it. Oh my gosh, this guy. 4.5k already. That's wild. What a champ. He can carry the rest of us. It's funny how like people still ask a lot about like early game questions like I'm this level, like can you help me with this? What should I do? Like seriously, if I'm able to start an account from level 1, I think it's going to be so fun to like actually be able to make content for different like levels of players. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. Yeah, man, Cookie's a beast. So good to have him back. Oh, you thought I was shirtless? No. It's actually kind of like a pink color. It looks tan on the webcam, but yeah, it's kind of like a salmon. We'll call it salmon, so it's manlier. That doesn't even sound manly at all, but hey, it's okay. Salmon. You guys are never gonna hear that word again without thinking of this. Salmon. It's just gonna be me in your head just playing it over and over. Someone's gonna be at a restaurant being like, I think I'm gonna order the salmon, and you're just gonna think, salmon. I hope so anyway. I hope you're sitting in a restaurant in the next week and somebody goes to order and all you can think of is me saying that. That's going to be glorious. Is it really a Friends reference? I haven't seen that show for so long, dude. Yeah, I like my top 10 guild. It's pretty sweet. 8th. I still say 3rd in like the non-foreigner guild. Holy. You guys are at 33k already? That's insane. Yeah, man, playtime's huge. Like, that's pretty much the one defining factor. Because, I mean, honestly, the only bottlenecks in this game is pretty much like customer flow, furniture upgrades, and resource regen. Like, those are pretty much the only things that are actually going to slow you down from progressing in game. And all those can be solved through having more time in game. Like, really, in game time is the only limiting factor in this game. If you were able to play 24 hours a day, you're going to progress faster than 99% of people, you know? But it's just actually putting in that much time, you know, depends on what you actually want to put into it. Well, I'm glad that the stream hasn't crashed for a while. That sucked. Good to be back. By the way, guys, you know how I stocked like 3,400 items or whatever it was? It took me like 4 or 5 days just to get through all the stock. Like, it felt like it was taking forever. And I don't even know if it was necessarily worth it, because I couldn't craft, I couldn't buy items from customers. I couldn't get any items from any of my questing. Like, there was so many things that limited me. I just felt so handcuffed in the game for like the better part of a week. Like, I honestly don't even know if I'd do it again, because ultimately, if I'm able to play and get through items remain cheap for like quite a few days anyways. So as long as I'm playing and getting through items during that time, like, I'm still making a similar amount of profit because things are so cheap and I'm not just handcuffing myself so much. Like, I think honestly going forward, I'm not going to do that again. Like, I don't think it was a good decision. It was interesting though. Like, I liked the experiment of it, but in the end, I didn't necessarily like the results. Didn't feel so good. Eggy Pie, you're hilarious. Thinking, how much time does the 1% of people play that I can't get ahead of if I play 24 hours a day? Well, my friend, they play 25 hours a day, okay? So get over it. I'm just kidding. Um, no, they just have credit cards, and they spend money to get whatever they want. That's the 1%. There you go. I hope that clears up the confusion anyway. Man, I hate this feeling of not being able to one-shot stuff though. Like, I like just being able to rip through inventory as fast as I want, and this, it feels so slow and choppy. I hate it. Cuz like, even here, like, I'll small talk, I don't have enough, but I'm still like 70 energy away. So do I small talk this? If it fails, I'm down to like 300 energy. If it succeeds, then I'm down to 500. Like, I don't know. It's just so much nicer when I can surcharge an item every single time it's successful. Yeah, gems basically just makes it faster. That's it. You can rush anything, pay for it. The only thing you can't pay for with gems is net worth, because net worth takes time. Like, that's it. I mean, you could spend gems to get like superior or flawless items and stuff, but it doesn't make it that much faster, and it would cost such a stupid amount. Like, that's ridiculous. Because think about that. If I have 242 billion net worth and it takes an hour of three, at like max energy, it takes 3 hours to get a billion net worth. That's 600 hours of just ripping net worth as fast as possible at max just to get where I am. That's pretty crazy. And a lot of that was gotten when the game only had like tier 7, tier 8 out. So that's pretty crazy, actually. I don't think any tier 9s are as low as that. I think the lowest one would be the dagger, and it's like 800 and what is it? 830, 830. So minus 10%, which I don't have yet, would be like in the low 700s maybe. Like it's not nowhere close to that. Oh, an hour's probably up. I can probably switch the sigil now and invest more. All right, 1 billion, 800 mil. Boom. There we go. Let's see how many buildings I have left. I actually don't even know. Oh, that's unnecessary. Okay, here we go. Let's see. All right. 1 billion. There we go. Okay, 1 building. I just want to see how many I don't have at a billion yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings. So I need like 180 million times 7, and I'll have a billion in every tower. That's not bad. $746 for the dagger. Yeah, so I'd still need another like 1,000 max energy to get there. Yeah, I was just thinking the lowest amount of energy for the dagger, but I think it's like one of the least profitable tier 9s just because it doesn't have the. Nice. Just because it doesn't have the requirement to craft of the tier 3 resource. So it just ends up being like the thing that everybody crafts and isn't the most profitable. I think Lux items are still profitable, but still the components end up being like 200k each or whatever, so. Let's actually see what they are now. 165. I don't actually know how cheap these get during the event. Like they might get close to 100k, but most people know now that these get to 200k, so they're wanting to just buy them up. Like I don't really know. Because I'm going to need these to master the new boots anyway, so I'm going to want pretty much max of these right now. So it doesn't really matter. See there, you saw some at 99,000. So I'm going to want them, and buying them now at 165k instead of 200k, like it just saves me money ultimately. It's crazy we've been streaming for 2 hours already. It never seems that long. It's also weird that I never have to take bathroom breaks during streaming. Have you guys ever noticed that? Like after, how many is this? Like our 5th stream probably? 6th maybe? Like once a week? Maybe 6th? I don't know, something like that. I've never taken a bathroom break. Like it's weird. I just don't have to. It's weird. Amateur players. So basically how it works, always do key bearer as soon as you can, because the next key bearer can't be unlocked until you do X amount of quests afterwards. So if you look at my quest screen, like this guy, once this is the key bearer, like the gold one instead of the white ones here. So once this one's done, then it unlocks the ability to begin unlocking the next one. So that's why I have it first. So when I click on that, then it'll say next key bearer available in 5 quests or 3 quests or whatever it is. The last one is 10. So then I'm going to click on the remaining 5 until I unlock the next key bearer, and then I'll click on the next guy, like the next key bearer. I'll start that right away, and then try to get that one finished first so that the next one can start being unlocked. Like you always try to finish key bearers first. Hope that makes sense. Because ultimately, the key bearers, they obviously give you a greater chance of dropping keys, but they also give you a lot more gold bars than a normal quest does. So finishing, basically, in order to get the most gold bars that you can, finish as many key bearers as you can, send Sia with them for the harder difficulties, and you can also use loot bugles on them so that you get like as many gold bars as possible. Where are we? Yeah, so use these loot bugles on like your last like 2 or 3 bosses, and you'll get like the most amount of gold bars that you can to unlock rewards. So that's your best bet. Sia, bugles, and getting to the highest key bearer that you can. Yeah, man, my bladder just knows what's up. I don't know why. I need to drink more. That's probably why. Dehydrated. And I still got chicken wings to eat after this, boys. Oh, it's going to be good. Can't wait. Yeah, so for the most part, like feathers are best for Lost City. Stamina drinks are best for Tower of Titans, just because you can get Polonia to do so many more quests. And then loot bugles aren't good for Tower of Titans because it doesn't do anything, but they're really good for this because you can get more gold bars with them with bosses. So yeah, using items appropriately for different events is definitely beneficial if you understand how each of them works. For sure. Helps a lot. Yeah, man, if anyone else has questions or whatever, I think most people are just good to like hang out and listen type thing, but man. So we got what, like two subs since we started that I can see, and then 2 donations, which is amazing, so thank you. So we must be at like 905 subs. 95 to go, boys. I'm so excited. 95 to go. That's wild. We're gonna be at 1K. So excited. Giveaway soon. I guess new PC soon again. It's gonna be good. Excited. I got a question. Who's your favorite guildmate? Yo, that is... Dude, he retracted the message, but I saw it first. I saw it. You can't retract it now. is not going to the bathroom a flex? Like, is that flex? I think it's a flex. Like, that's kind of impressive. I'm an impressive specimen. What can I say? Oh yeah, the other thing is, okay, so golden chest went up to what? 2.5 million in the last week. Like, flipping crazy. And when the last event ended, they were only at like 3 or 400K. They're still at 2.1 million. So I'm thinking that if by the end of this event they go down to like below 1 million, dude, I'm gonna buy them up. And then when they go up in price again, like towards the end of the month, you can probably double your money with that if they go down again. It's pretty crazy. Hold on. Let me look through the guild list and I'll let you know who my favorite is, okay? Oh, wait. Hold on. There's not even a list of guildmates, is there? Oh, I guess I could go in rankings and then I see a list. Okay. What? Probably has 13 billion net? What? His investments are massive. I did not realize that. That's nuts. Anyway, this is a really tough choice. I might have to go with Phil. Phil or Sicklar. Because Sickler is, dude, that dude's amazing. He's been with us for a long time. He sends pictures of him like building play structures for his kids and stuff. Like that dude is actually so nice, like a family dude, and works hard and builds things for his kids. There we go. That's my answer. Sicklar, you are a hero. That's my favorite guildmate. That's my politically correct answer. But for real, he's awesome. I really like that dude. Add 20 years to your age and you'll be running to the bathroom. Do you guys want to guess how old I am? And Dana, you can't say because I know he knows, but you guys can guess. How old do you think I am? And I'll actually be honest. I'll be honest. Let's take guesses. How old do you think I am? For the record, now, because my birthday's next week, so my birthday's on the 18th. So maybe not next week, week after. But anyway. Dana, I wanted to be politically correct, dude. You know I couldn't answer that. Come on. Come on. I'm surprised I'm not kicked from the guild already. I had to go with the safe answer, dude. There's no choice. That's called wisdom, my friend. No one's got it right yet. No one's got it right yet. 35, 32, 33, 30, 25. Yeah, you guys, no one's got it right yet. There's like at least one or two like gray hairs in this beard, okay? You're right. I know. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Dana says he know that I know for a fact that he would have said me as his favorite guildmate. I'm sorry. Holy guys, this is offensive. 38, 34, 31. Still no one's got it right. 28, still no one's got it right. And I did put an officer in the top 2, you're right. I was just trying to pick like I don't know. 46, dude, that hurts. No one's got it right still. This is wild. This is a lot of guesses. People are going to start going into the 50s soon. Okay, Eggy Pie got it. Finally, holy crap, 29. 29, boys. I'll be 30 next week. I'll be 30 next week. You guys think I look that old? 46. Oh, so good. That's hurtful, guys. That's wow. I should just shut the stream off right now. I'll be 30 on August 18th. 29. Let's go, Darwin. Prime time. And I'm not being like a girl and saying, yeah, I'm still 29 when I'm in my 30s. No, for real, I am. 1990. $46. Yo, Eggy Pie's the one who said 46. I should ban him right now. I think I'm gonna ban Eggy from the stream. I'm just kidding, bro. I love you. Oh yeah, someone asked about pets earlier. This better not freeze. Let's go. Okay. So basically I'm just doing frogs right now because I need to feed them 160 times. So if you have 3 frogs out, the feeding the frogs is 3 times faster. And I like the look of this because I want to like unlock all of the different skins eventually, like the ones, not the gem ones, but like the ones that you have to unlock over time. Like it'd be cool to have them all unlocked, but I think in the end I want to have probably rainbow unicorn, or actually I think I like this one better, the black unicorn. I want this jungle frog because that looks sick, and then I kind of want to just have a dog. Like that one's pretty cool. Just because dogs are classic. The other one I think is hilarious is the green rooster. Or the green chicken. Like, that's hilarious. This one's actually pretty cool too, but 1,000 gems? Dang. That's a lot. But yeah, there's some cool ones now. Yeah, I think I'm going to have dog, frog, and unicorn. I think. But we'll see. Yeah, so me and Dana are what, like, in age, we're like a few days apart or something. Like, it's something ridiculous. And we've never met before, by the way. We live in different countries. But yeah, we're like days apart in age. It's pretty crazy. You just unlock pet slots like everything else. Like you have 12 crafting slots and 9 expansions and 8 market slots. Like it's the same thing. You just unlock slots for them. I really did hurt Dana's feelings. Dude, I'm so sorry. Who's the oldest in the guild? Dude, I don't actually... It's Light. Is it Light? I think Light might be the oldest. Or I'm just going to get kicked out of the guild right now because I said that. I think it is Light though, legit. I think he's the oldest. And then I think we asked this question a while ago, and there was like a couple guys in their 20s, but a lot of us were like late 20s and in our 30s. I'm pretty sure. No, the gray hair joke, like once in a blue moon, my wife will say like you have a gray beard hair or whatever. And so like I've found like a couple of gray hairs, so it's kind of become like a running joke, like I'm getting old, I'm going to be 30 soon, but no, I'm not like in my 40s old. It's just because I'm so wise that people think I'm older, you know? There's been so many times on stream today that I've just pat my own back. I really need to stop talking. This needs to end now. This is just getting embarrassing at this point. Definitely Fiertz. Who has spent the most in the game in your guild? Definitely Fiertz, for sure. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but yeah, this dude for sure has spent the most in game. I can almost guarantee it. Like just on investments alone, like it's crazy. Because he like, yeah, he maxes out buildings like it's crazy. Unsub. Oh, please don't. Wait, would it show up in like my notifications like this person unsubbed, this person unsubbed? That'd be so funny if that happened. Like if it actually showed up with people unsubbing from the channel. That might be like the most depressing stream ever if it was just like a list of everyone unsubbing from it. I'd be so sad. I don't know how I'm going to do stream highlights this time. Because we had so many tech issues and the stream went down like 3 times. So I would have to download like each segment individually and then put them together and then edit them. Like it's going to be a pain. That's going to be annoying. If I do one, we'll see. If I get a legendary of these boots, is it going to be like 900 gems? I want to see. No one has a legendary up yet. Dang. 15 mil. Sweet. These are still going for 7 gems. So if I put mine up for 5 gems right away and they sold, I'm getting 4 gems, but I could get 1.4 million. Yeah, that's a bad ratio. Never mind. We're good. Did you, Dana, and Light start on the first day of game release? No, I don't think so. I probably started like a month after it released. I don't know about those guys, but yeah, I definitely didn't. I don't know what day my start date was. My day of joining this guild was like August 29th or 30th or something of last year. So we're almost at exactly a year of me being in this guild. Yeah, that's true. Dana spent a lot in game 2, like just upgrading like racks and bins and all that stuff. So I don't know actually who spent more, but I just assume just because of the sheer amount of investment that this guy does all the time, like it's just crazy. Come on. I did promise to make a gem making guide at 1K subs. But if you all unsubscribe, then I don't have to make it and I can keep my gem making stuff to myself. So that's fine. Dana said he started middle of June last year. I feel like mine probably would have been similar to that because I remember like when I started talking to Light late August last year, at that point I had finished mastering all tier 6 and I started mastering tier 7. So think about how long do you think it takes you guys honestly to master all tier 6 from when you start the game? And that amount of time before the end of August was when I started playing. So whatever that is, I don't know exactly, but if you think that takes 2 months, then let's say I started like end of June. But I don't know. I played a lot too, so it might not be a fair guesstimate. I think really soon I want to actually do a calculation to see how many gems it takes to max, or like how many I had to spend to get to where I am. Because honestly, even like just with time alone to get to max racks, 78 racks probably cost me at least 500 gems each. So that's like 40k. I got all shop expands and the 8 extra furniture slots with gems. I got all my market slots. I re-rolled a bunch of heroes. I unlocked like all the extra hero slots. Like I pretty much maxed in game what you can with gems and haven't spent anything. So I want to actually calculate how much, because like 4K in the grand scheme of things is not that many gems, like in terms of my giveaway. I mean, of course it's going to help and stuff, but in the grand scheme, it's not like a ridiculous amount compared to what you actually need to max. I'm excited to do that calculation though and figure out how many gems I've actually gotten free to play, because I think it's going to be pretty crazy. Someone said 2 months, or Joseph said 2 months old and finished all tier 7. So yeah, maybe I started like beginning of July sometime, maybe something like that. I don't really know. Oh, Nodos, you're the man. Thank you, dude. Light said that he's not streaming, he's watching ours until we finish, and then he'll go stream after. Let's go. You're a champ. So what I mean is like for mastering tier 6, like let's say I had all of the staffs mastered up until tier 6. And then my tier 7, I hadn't crafted enough of them to master them yet. So every single item that was tier 6 or below that I could craft free to play in the game was like done mastered. That's what I mean. Yeah, Nodos used to be in our guild, yeah. Yeah, Nodos is a good dude, man. Dana crafted legendary healing salve. Bro, that is a truckload of gems. Atta boy. Working hard over here. Overtime. Crafting them just because they're 50k in market and it's just easy money. Nice, these are done. So here's what I mean, like, so see how that says 2 quests left, now it's 1 quest? So when you finish a key bearer, then all subsequent quests that finish contribute to unlocking the next key bearer. So this one now it'll say next key bearer unlocked. And then the next one might be 4 quests instead of 3 or whatever. Like it goes up gradually over time. But each key bearer is more difficult. It's like a boss, but it also will give you a greater chance of getting a key and a greater number of golden artifacts. So, or golden bars. What do you call it? I don't know. Oh, so annoying. Do you guys see this? Flip. That's like 5 mil down the drain. Whatever, I do it to myself. It's fine. Cool. Send out some more. Good. And I'm not going to click on this guy. I'm just saving that quest for when I need it to unlock another key bearer like down the road. So for this one, because it's still pretty low level, I'm just going to send this chick out. For the higher level ones, I'll send Sia, but I don't need to right now. Sweet. This is only difficulty 3, so I won't send Sia until like difficulty 6 or 7 or something like that. And then for this one, send all the guys with the broken equipment. This one, I'll send Sia and that's still a little painful. There we go. Cool. Yeah, it is. It hurts to dismiss all that equipment. I absolutely agree. Yeah, I can use repair kits on all the blocked items, like the ones that I'm getting rid of. But I save my repair kits simply because I have legendary items on 3 of my guys, just so that I can have a few jacked guys to like finish like hard bosses or whatever. So I just save them for that because eventually it'd be nice to, like, let's say I get 50 repair kits or something. I think at that point I would actually consider getting like 6 heroes that are fully decked out instead of just my 3. But I just need the repair kits to be able to actually support the number of heroes that I have that are decked out. So I just have like the majority of my heroes that have like normal but well enchanted gear. So they can still do all like the normal quests and stuff, but it just means that they're less profitable because I have to buy new equipment every single time. So it's just how I've decided to optimize my play right now, but yeah. Yeah, and I mean, if I wanted to optimize perfectly, like what Light said, I could just um, like take all the equipment off my heroes, and then just run them with nothing, and they're pretty much just punching people, and then they're still getting the golden bars and stuff. Like I could totally do that, and ultimately, because I can use Sia and I can finish the last key bearer, I can easily get the 1600 bars that I need. So it's actually not that big of a deal at all. So instead of me running like the 9th and 10th quests all the time, I could seriously run like 2 and 3, or like 1 for that matter, and it wouldn't actually matter, and I could just send naked heroes, and it's literally just to get the quest completed to unlock the next key bearer, and then I'm breaking less stuff and it's costing me less money. It's just I'm being lazy, and for me to be like figuring all that stuff out on stream is going to be really boring for you guys to watch, because I'm not actually like selling or doing anything. I'm just messing with hero equipment, so I just don't want to spend the time and mental energy to figure that out, but it would probably make a lot of sense for me to actually do it that way. Also, I'm going to lock the boots so that I can wait until I get my 1.25 times value, like once it's getting mastered. There you go. Once I craft 46 of them, and then I'll sell them after. There's no point in selling them now. Just making extra money that way. Eggy Pie says, ask everyone in my guild to send me repair kits. Honestly, or like gifts every day, and hopefully I get more repair kits. Honestly, man, there's a lot of them that I know of that send me gifts every day that my name shows up. Like I'll probably get an average of like 3 to 4 a day from people, just because they know that I'm like free to play and I can use the extra stuff. And there's just people that do that in my guild, which is awesome. It's so fun. Not everyone does it, obviously, but lots of people will send the gifts, and then I'll get repair kits more often, or just like free gems or whatever, and I'm not going to complain. It's pretty sweet. I'm wondering too, so last time, like if you look in market and at chests, last time there was Lost City of Gold, and keys were one of the drops for it. These frozen chests went up to 3 gems. So I'm wondering if they're going to do the same thing now, or if I should just sell them at 2 gems and know that they're going to go quicker because that's in demand. Like maybe I should save them until like tomorrow night when the event's going to end, or 2 days from now, whatever, and see. But I don't know. Also, let's think about golden chests right now. So if they're at 10 gems, potentially they're selling for 9 gems, which is 7 gems after taxes. And if I can buy for 2.4 mil, 7 gems at 2.4 mil, that's like over 300k each. So that ratio sucks right now. But if these were at like 1.5 mil right now, and I could get 7 gems out of them, and it was like 200k instead of like 350k, I would literally just buy up a ton of golden chests right now and just put them on for 9 gems. They'd sell almost immediately. So here's some insight into making gems. So often, certain chests will be really valuable at certain times. So let's say Tower of Titans just finished, and like a lot of people are, like for whatever reason, there was a lot of people buying a certain type of chest, and I was able to buy like excuse me, wow. A lot of people were selling a certain chest, and the ratio was just crazy. Even after last Lost City, a lot of people were selling golden chests for like 300k, and I was able to sell them for like 3 gems or something. Like the ratio was just really good. I don't remember exactly what it was. And so I just bought up a ton of them and then sold them, spent like 1 billion gold and got like 200k per gem worth, and that's how I went up like 5k gems or something immediately. Like a lot of it has just been timing. Timing is perfect because it can take forever. Like for this, I could request 50 slimy chests for 555k each, and they might get fulfilled in like a day or two, and then sell them for 3 gems and wait another 2 days. So essentially in that you're able to get gems for like 275k each, but it's costing you like 3 days for 1 market slot just to do that. Like it's the slowest time ever, but if you time it correctly with certain price points, you're able to get them really quickly and for a better value, but you just need to know what to look for and when to do it. So there's a bit of market insight for you guys that might help you out. I think everyone in my guild is Royal Merchant except me, as far as I know. I don't know if I can check that or not, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's 2 players who don't? Let's see. Let's see. If I go to guild player, huh? So generally it's on top of the level, but because I'm playing on my phone and because it's so wide, it doesn't show the top. I can't actually see it. What? That's so funny. Yeah, I can't see it. Oh, horse doesn't have it. Okay. That's really annoying. Wait, if I change my game screen, hold on. Oh, it doesn't show it at the top. How do I tell then? How come I can't tell? Like if I click on the person, it doesn't show. The stripe on the bottom. What are you talking about? Why can't I click on my... Now it won't let me click on my guildmates. Look, I'm clicking on them. It won't let me. What is going on? Is this the bug that people were talking about? Like you can't click on guild? Oh my gosh. This is driving me crazy. Guild? Yeah, guys, I can't click on any of them. I don't know what's going on. Whatever. I thought it was like a little crown that goes on top of your level. Like I thought when you go into your player screen, there's like a little crown that sits on top so you can tell if somebody is or not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. There we go. Oh, I see. So under the level, there's that little stripe. So that's what you're talking about. So let's find me. Oh, so mine's blue. Under the 78 is blue. Okay, so we can go through everyone. So that's gold, gold. Okay, so horse doesn't have it. Man, he's level 80. So that's what I mean. He's Royal Merchant for so long, so he gets 25% bonus XP. So he is level 80, even though I have more net worth than him. Love it. Is it just me and horse? Yeah, just me and horse. That's it. See, guys, learn something new every day. You've played for a year and you have no idea how Royal Merchant works. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yo, boys, can you check how many subs we're at on YouTube? I think it should be 905 or something like that, unless people have subbed and they don't have it public, because then I can't see it. $905, okay. Sweet, we're getting close. So good. 910? Nice. Dang, so we got like 7 since we started streaming? But if people's account is private, then I can't see it. I think that's why. That's awesome. Well, for those of you whose accounts are private and I can't see it, the 5 of you or whoever, thank you. That's amazing. Appreciate it. We're only 90 away, guys. That's crazy. That's nuts. So good. Amazing. Yeah, Royal Merchant. No. Royal Merchant doesn't give the bonus XP. Sorry, I lied. It's this chick. Hold on. Yeah, bonus XP. This chick. So if you have Scholar, it gives 25%. I misspoke. He has Scholar. So a while back, you mentioned that the market will match a request you make to existing offers, which can save clicks. If you offer a price above the market, do you pay the price or the lower price? So we tested this when it first happened. So I don't know if they changed it without it being like in patch notes or not. But as far as I know, let's say an item is in the market for 90K and you request it for 100K and it all gets filled, you don't get money back. So you pay 100K even though it's only for 90K in the market. So you're still paying the extra 10K. Like you don't get money back. That's what it was like when it first came out. But I don't know if they've like changed that or whatever. Like we checked it. So as far as I know, you still pay the extra. Oh, Brutal says your videos have helped me. Thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Glad to know that they've helped. So good. It's getting dark too. I don't have other light on me. It was just light from outside, so my face is definitely darker than it was when we started. I'll just be in the dark pretty soon. There's lights behind me, but not in front of me. Because I have my desk set up like in the middle of my kitchen, because this is where I was testing if my new PC was working or not. So obviously it wasn't, so here we are, streaming from the middle of my kitchen. Amazing. I'm an inspiration. Oh man, wild. Well guys, I think I'm going to jump off here real quick. We'll finish by 9 and then Dana, are you going to be streaming right after this? Because if so, we can all jump over and watch you. It's 8:42 for me right now, so we'll finish in the next few minutes here. Gets dark late here in Canada. Like in July, man, it doesn't get dark till like 11 p.m. type thing. I gotta say, like I mentioned it before, but this style of play is actually more fun just because I've been doing the other style for so long. Like not trying to like get a surcharge with every single small talk, but just like, cause like before, because I wanted like every single sale to be max. Like let's say like these rings, for example, I wouldn't sell those in my shop. I would go to market and sell those and lose like 100K on each one just because I wanted every single item in my shop to be a 2.1 million sale, just so that my net worth went up way faster. So I'm obviously playing way different than before, but it's actually been so fun. Maybe it's just because of mixing it up, but I feel less robotic, and it's good. I like it. Oh, okay. Dana says he's not streaming right after this, so maybe you guys can go watch Nodos or whatever. I don't know. All right, guys. Last questions. This will be last round if anyone has anything, and then I'm going to call it a night. So if you've got anything, hit me up now. I'm just going to grab some water. I realized I didn't mute my mic when I went and did that, so you guys probably just heard my fridge water. Like, oh, so good. Amateur, thanks so much for coming, man. Good questions. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. How long will it take you to hit the level 21 rewards? Like generally I'll have it by the time I finish the 9th boss. And then like for real, I just send like to unlock the 10th boss, you need to send 10 quests, but I'll just send them like one person or 2 people at a time because it doesn't matter how many gold bars I get. Like I've already got the 1600. So I'll just send them because the last key bear is 100% success. So it's basically a free key. Like it's 100% reward for a free key. So basically I'll finish the 10th one, but it basically just depends how long it takes me to finish the 9th key bear. But like I'm on the 3rd one already, or 4th one now, whatever it is. So like if it takes me, what, an hour? Just over an hour to finish one, and there's 10 levels, like essentially I'll have it done by like tomorrow at noon type of thing. And then after that, I'll just go back to like normal questing or whatever. So it doesn't take long. And generally like my guild, like you know how you need a certain number of guild bars? Like the next one's 8,000 guild bars that we need. The last one's 30,000. Like generally our guild will have that by like tomorrow morning type of thing. Like everyone's really quick on this stuff. So like that's never an issue, but for some people it may be that your guild is having troubles getting to like the highest reward point. So yeah. No, it's not the same number of quests. So the first one only took like 1 or 3 or whatever. These ones have been taking 3. It goes up to 5. I think the level 9 boss takes 7 quests to unlock, and then the last one is 10 quests to unlock, but you can unlock them with any level of quest. So I can just do like level 1 quests over and over until I unlock the boss. Like it doesn't matter. It's the number of quests, not the level to unlock. Yeah. Maybe that's what you were asking and I misspoke, but I never actually look at these packs. Feathers, compasses, XP. Interesting. Stamina drinks, repair kits, keys. Interesting. Well, Dana, I hope I didn't hurt your feelings too bad. I'm sorry. Don't worry, you're in the top 3 of my favorite guildmates. Wait, that would mean that Light's not. Dang it, I'm not talking anymore. That's it, I'm done. Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Love you. Hope you had a good time tonight. I know I did. Been a frustrating couple of days, but all good. It is what it is. Life's not perfect. There's obstacles, but you'll get through it. All good. Love you guys. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you in videos this week. Peace out.